I'm Darren.
I'm Randy.
And welcome to Startup Stories.
Because we just talking business.
We just talking business, baby.
Yeah. Look, every morning I wake up. Yeah. Every morning I wake up.
Welcome back to the Startup Stories podcast. I am Darren, and this is
Randy.
My dog said Randy.
Hey, man, you got to let him know.
So today we have Justin. I worked with Justin a long time. I worked with him a long time ago, but his business is just-in-time seal coating and line striping. Real quick, could you please tell us, what is your business? What do you do?
I do asphalt maintenance, so that's pothole repairs, crack repair, line striping, seal coating. So if you go around in the neighborhood or mostly parking lots and you see they look all ashy one day, that's a good way to explain it, bro. Bro, they look ashy and then you see it one day, it look fresh. Dang, when this happened?
Put some lotion on it.
I done came through and put some cocoa butter and lined him up. You know what I mean?
There we go. Okay. So also now, before we get deep into this, now I told him before I had to give him his flowers. And normally we start off with an icebreaker question. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to tell y'all just how dope this man is, right? So this man is mad caring and he has a big heart. He really likes to teach and help people. I remember when he and I started working together, he would pull me to the side and be like, yo, D, you got to make sure that you can do this, and this. And if you don't understand how to do it, just let me know. He just wanted us to be great at what we did. And and I think it had been a year since I had seen him, and we were in the grocery store and I saw him and I'm like, yo, I run a business. And immediately he just starts dropping gems on me. Boom, 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 boom. And I was just like, this is crazy because most people, they don't care for folks like that. Yeah. And they don't want people to succeed like that. But true. You yourself, you want everybody to succeed. So my first question is going to be, where does that style of care come from? And before you answer that, the other thing I want to say, I just smacked my mic. The other thing I want to say is that the way he teaches, he doesn't talk down to you. He talks to you like you're a human being, like you're a person, like he really cares. So that was one thing that I always valued, and I really cared about that. I really liked that. But where does that come from?
To be truthful, I have no idea. I just treat people how I want to be treated. It's hard to find genuine people out there and people that actually care. You got a lot of people selling courses and stuff like that. If I know you, I really genuinely mess with you. Yeah. I'm not a guy that I cling to. Oh, everybody's my buddy, this and that. No, there's a lot of snakes in this world, but I like to genuinely help out those ones around me. Yo, I got game. If you want it, come get it.
Yes.
I'm an open book.
Yes.
Anything I know, I'm gonna put it all out there.
Yes.
And man, it's just I don't know where it comes from. I want the kids. I want my boys to see that. Okay. You know what I mean? So they're better human beings for the world. And for the future. Mm-hmm. So that's the way I act a lot, is because I have to be a good role model.
Yes.
Especially to all my boys. I got a lot of kids. That I love the world out of and just want the best for. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I like dropping jewels on everybody. And now I'm starting to realize that I can't really do that too much because, a lot of people, they want that. You tell them a little bit, you know what I mean? But then you can start to see, you're going one ear and out the other.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting time. Mm-hmm. And, I'm the type that, you say you want game, but I'm not going to chase you down and give you game. You can hit my phone up. Look,
yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. Send me a message. You watch my videos or anything, send me a DM or something.
Yep.
I will. I don't care.
Yep.
There's money to be made in this world for everybody.
Yes.
And something in your head clicks different once you hit that and get your own money and not a 9-to-5 paycheck every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Something clicks in your brain. Once you hit over an X amount of digits and you see you can do it on yourself, it's like, game on. The
Yes.
world is mine.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, I just my bad, but yeah, I just care about people. You know what I mean? That are around me, and I want to show them that you can definitely do better. Don't stop in this. Don't be corporate minded. Don't have that corporate mentality. That corporate wits.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the next thing in the corporate world is another salary. Another 20K bump, 10K bump. You can get that 10K bump in a day. You can get it in a month. You can get it in. It's all on your hustle.
Yes.
Okay?
100%.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I will say this, man. There's so many people, especially in their business, where they gatekeep.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They don't want to, see that person coming up. They don't want to pass them nuggets, man.
No.
The fact that you have a heart to do that, it speaks volumes of your character. It speaks volumes of your character. It does. And I appreciate that so much. So much, man. That's huge. That's huge.
And I'm gonna break the ice with me and Randy. Randy, we know each other from a long time ago, low key. RT, like from where? Used to work at the daycare. I hope I ain't stretching. So Rich,
Yeah.
my guy. I worked there right after you, so I used to see him come in every now and then. Right after he left there.
Are you serious?
I'm Mr. J.
Get out of here! Are you serious?
This is a small world.
What? Oh my god!
Small world, bro. Yes.
Get out!
That's me.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna wait to break the ice.
Oh my god, bro! Are you serious?
I'm gonna do it on camera.
Yes. You know what? So that there's our icebreaker. That was our icebreaker.
That's an icebreaker right there.
He broke the ice for
Yeah,
us.
he did. Oh,
Now it's about to get real genuine.
oh yeah, we in it now.
But you know what's crazy, man? I like that we opened it up like that. I'm like, we opened it up in this in more of a, I guess I'm gonna use the word, in more of like an intimate way.
Yeah.
Because just talking about that, and the one thing that you also said was like, you're gonna give game, but you're not gonna chase someone down for game. And I've always known that about you from the time when I worked with you, because you weren't just gonna be like if you could see somebody did not really care about doing something, you weren't gonna keep going and giving them nuggets.
Yeah.
You were just gonna bounce off to the side and go to the next person or whoever else came to work with you. Like I remember this video. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff from me and him working together. I remember one time we were tearing down on the mast, 150 feet up in the air, and I had never been up there tearing down before. And the way he taught me was he threw me into the fire, but with a lifeline. So he sat back and he instructed me on what to do and how to do my job efficient and do it better, and gave me positive criticism so that not only was I safe, but we were getting our job done on time and looking good doing it. So that's something that I've always respected.
And we was going home to our family. Back.
And we were going home to our families.
All the guys going home. Man. Dang. Especially when you're high, man.
Man. Oh, see now, and that.
And then we done had an incident being that high on that same
Listen.
boy.
We're gonna get into his story. And but there's another one. When we were up there on that mast, you remember when we had to save old boy from falling?
That's why I try to make sure. And he said he was about to let go.
He said, "I'm about to let go."
No.
And just hang on his harness, bro. Just like I'm like, they
It's crazy.
They can't save you, bro. Like,
No, the crane wasn't there. And the part that was messed up was that he was already down there. He had to climb up. We had another worker who was closer to the dude to help him. That kid froze, so I had to unhook. He unhooks, comes running down. We hook back in to be safe. And we reach over and we gotta pull this cat up.
Grab this guy by his D ring.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. On the pole, like.
No.
I mean, the only way I can explain this is like a hopeless stripper or something.
Yep.
Listen, so I'll put like this, man. I used to work scaffolding in shipyard as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Guys get up to heights and they see like man, I
They
had
freeze.
guys get up there like.
Yep.
hey, bro, I respect what you guys do, but hey, I draw a line here.
Yep.
Like, really, bro?
Yep.
Like, you know, been with us this whole time.
Yeah.
No, I can't do this.
Yep.
Shake my
Shaking.
hand and I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
But all right, let's go. So,
That's an icebreaker, bro.
what is something that you can't wait to get to make your job easier?
A paver. I need more material, more machines. I want to get a paver, a dump truck. A lot of people ask me, why you still in the shipyard? Or, you know, it's like, I'm just like, I'm gonna leave soon. I'm gonna leave when I want to.
Yeah.
But low key, it's like, duh, because I'm not stupid. I'm not trying to leave my job and go into a business where I'm scrambling for this, and that. I'm trying to leave my job and go into 100% full-on business.
Yes.
With customers in the books on the schedule for a year.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm talking booked out. You know, so I already got 1 year plus the booked out.
Exactly.
So that's, yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot real quick. But yeah, I ramble. But
It's okay.
No, you
It's
good.
okay. That's what we want. The rambling is perfect. Like, so what equipment? Like, what equipment do you currently have that helps you out?
I've got, so it was a learning process of that. So I thought it being the equipment that I have the spray set up, I have everything, right? But having that, watching videos, thinking like, oh yeah, this is easy. That wasn't the best like quality given to customers.
Okay.
So I went back and took most of the equipment off. And so that was a big learning expense too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because it's like, what? I'm not using that? Like, you know how much that costs? But yeah, no, it's like because my customers deserve better product. You know, so spraying it, when you spray it, you have to water it down a good amount, you know, so I'm putting it on straight that I get from the distributor. I'm putting it straight on the driveway just like that.
Okay.
You know, so, and you can tell in the quality, but.
And so do most people, do some other folks like water it down to like make it stretch longer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And like I tell customers this year, they're like, oh, your price is a little high. Cheap work ain't good, and good work ain't cheap.
100%.
And if those and if they're offering you that, do they have a warranty in written after they're done?
Oh.
I give a 2-year warranty. I come out and do touch-ups. I had a customer. I just got done like a week, 2 weeks at the most. Right? He gives me a call. Hey, I was just painting my eaves. I dropped paint on the driveway. I'm like, what can I do to get it off? I'm like, I'll just come touch it up. I'll put a splash on there when I buy your house. You know what I mean? It's good. I'll put a little piece of caution tape. Don't walk on there. You know, and when did that?
Yeah.
Good to go.
See, that's
You know what I mean?
that's great. That is great because the customer can trust you to know that number one, you're gonna do your job great. But number two, they trust you enough to call you back and say, hey, I made a mistake. What is it that I can do to fix my mistake? And you're just like, oh, well, you know what? I'll be in the area and I can just, this is a simple fix. I can just go blah, 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 and we're good to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, that is wonderful to be able to do for somebody. So now we slide into the next part. Tell us your story. We want to know how you got started.
How I got started.
Yes.
Let me get a drink real quick. That's the good old shipyard. Oh, how it started. You know, being in the shipyard, I was just sitting on my phone scrolling, you know, and I seen this kid, he was making like 30 grand a week putting up Christmas lights, and I clicked on it. And then it was like this black stuff they were putting down on driveways, seal coat. I didn't know nothing about it. So I YouTubed it now, you know, and they're like $100 an hour, you know. I'm like, what? I'm like, so I started learning. I just started watching videos on it, and I was driving to work every day, and I was just money. I'm seeing parking lots. I'm seeing parking stalls, you know. So I just watched videos, and then me and my brothers, we were going to Vegas. So I was like, hey, yo, I'm starting a business. And they're like, what? And I'm like, so of course, nobody really knows what seal coating is. I'm like, I'm going to do the seal coating stuff, show them a couple videos, you know. When you say you're starting a business, everybody looks at you like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
I don't even like that. But they'd be like, this guy. You know, so I was down there and I came back. I put $3,800 on a credit card, and my best friend lives next door to me, and he has like the best explanation and way of saying it. He always says, like, when he's telling a story, I just came home and he had all this shit in the driveway of his boxes, and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And he was like, starting a business. Putting stuff together. And he's like, now, he said, I look in the front yard, you know, I got 4 trucks now. Like, I literally put into the business.
Wow.
You know, like, I haven't even reaped the benefits of paying myself.
Yep.
You know, I pay my helpers good. And that's about it. You know, put into the business, make sure you got money and a flow for the next year.
Yes.
I found out this year it was definitely it was a learning lesson. This is my 3rd year in business. I started in 2021.
That's huge.
So it was like I started off, I bought that package, and we had the SUV, my family's SUV, and then I went and got a trailer from Lowe's and a plastic poly bottle and put that equipment on that trailer. I just made it happen. I made it work. And went and found a couple of driveways to do for free. And while I'm out there doing those free driveways, I get the people coming up, hey, you got a business card? Hey, you want to stop by my house? You know, and like from that, and that's the first time me going out, and I'm just like, yo,
That's
Yeah.
yo,
Wow.
And I'm like, this gotta be a hoax, you know what I mean? But no, man, it was like, boom, and it's like keeping up the Jones, especially when you're in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
Oh my.
Like when you see your neighbor cutting their grass and your grass ain't cut.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
out
Yep.
there. You out there. You know, so that's why, like I said, most important, this was the learning year for me, because I wanted to walk away from the shipyard in April. April Fool's the first day. You know what I mean? On April Fool's Day, so I guess like, nah, you fools working still. You know? No, not to be like that, but I really like that place and like what I do, you know, and that inspired me to actually do for myself, because I give places 5 years, you know. If you ain't done nothing with me in 5 years, I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know, because you have places offering you, oh, you're going to be manager. Oh, you're going to be assistant. Oh, you're going to this. And, you know, I worked at Discount Tire for 7.5 years. After that 5th year of them promising, and me going here and there, opening stores, like, you got to evaluate yourself and your worth and your cost.
Yes.
Because if you that mother sucker everywhere you go and you ain't in the same field too, you jumping field to field, you know, it's like, okay, I need to self-evaluate. And that's what I did when I got to the shipyard, because it was a lot. I feel like it's a lot of hurdles there. I'm not a guy like, I don't care what color hat you wear, how long you been somewhere for. I'm a guy and a man of respect. Talk to me like you want to be talked to. You're not going to talk to me like I'm your child and I don't have kids at home, you know. So and also with the politics, I'm not here for politicking. I'm not here to meet friends, none of that. Okay, I'm here to work and grab this check and make sure we go home safe to our family.
Yes.
You know, and you just it's getting to a place where just like I want to go see what I can do by myself. Worst come to worst is I got to get standing there. I'm still a good human being and a good soul at that place, and I can always go back.
That's cool.
Why not try it?
Exactly,
You know, so.
exactly. But it seems like, bro, from what I see, you're about to make, you're making it.
Yeah.
And when you finally decide to be like, I'm done, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Because like I already see you out here employing other people with you too. Like I know that has to be a dope feeling to know that not only can you help yourself and be a good role model for your family, but you can also employ other folks that you know. And I know some of the folks that you've employed. So like I know that's dope. How does that feel to be able to do something like that?
It's good, you know, because I don't jerk them around. I let them know like, hey, this is an opportunity. I could pay you a good amount of money. All you have to do is come work for me. You know, just show up and be responsible. You know, but when we're out there, it's just we have fun. Like, you know, like get the job done. I'm all about we getting the job done.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we go to work, but we're not working 8 hours a day. My guys go home. I want you to spend time with your family. We all
Exactly.
got kids.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay you 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Because we did the job. We could sit here for 8 hours, but for what?
Yeah.
Waste time and you know what I mean? Be away. No, heck no. You got things you could have did. You could have went to the store, got some dinner for the family. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Prepped a meal before your wife even came home.
Exactly.
You know. So yeah, man. I just want to. I'm gonna move. The bigger I get, I want that to be still incorporated in the business.
Yeah.
And I come out of the house sometimes and I look at the side of my trucks, you know, and just like, damn, I didn't buy a business. I
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
this right here, man,
Yeah.
like, yo, I started that from the ground. I'm really trying to start something.
Yeah,
man,
You
know?
built that.
Yeah.
And it's for the family, whether they
Yeah.
get it or not.
Yep.
They gonna get it one day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's beautiful having your children out there working with you and
Yeah.
interested in what you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yep.
know, like
Yep.
Yes.
you know, when I order shirts for the business, Dad, you give me a shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, off top, I knew off top as soon as I was ordering shirts.
Which I see you guys have the shirts on.
Oh,
I have
yes.
one. I have one too. I just wanted to. I'm gonna show you what it.
We have our shirts.
Randy got one, but
I got one.
see,
I just have to water it and let it grow.
You know what? If anybody younger than I'm gonna say probably like 30, I'm gonna say like
don't even know.
28.
Yeah.
They're not gonna understand it.
Yeah, you gotta.
anyway,
No, man, that's what's up. That's
Oh
what's up.
my goodness.
I have a question for you, man. How is it like knowing, like you wake up in the morning, step outside, and you see your trucks? How's that feeling?
it hasn't hit me yet because I'm not done, and like I haven't even touched the part of my brain where like I'm just getting started. It's like right now until I really like can quit the shipyard and go 100% of this, I have to be patient. So therefore, the world has to be patient for me to enter.
Yes.
I mean,
He's hungry, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something that I saw. Here he go with this dang
I can't help it, man. I can't help it. Ugh.
The one thing that I liked hearing is how you were sitting at work one day and you were just in your brain you were thinking like what else, you know, you're watching somebody make money one way and you're like, well dang, well what else can I do?
yeah.
And then as you're driving to work you say, I'm seeing money, I'm seeing opportunities. And then you were like, forget it, I'm gonna go chase that opportunity because ain't nobody else out here really doing it like that. So I'm gonna go get it. Like that is a great mindset. Like what do you attribute that mindset to? Was there something in your youth or somebody that helped you gain that mindset, or is that something that you were able to build over time?
I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't really talk about my past too much. My grandpa was a hardworking man. That was like the man in my life. You know, I'd go over there every weekend. But with that being said, when you grow up in a nightmare and live in a nightmare, all you do is dream about that life. And once you wake up and get out of that, you start living. You know what I mean? So, like, I just been like always manifest about I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
You know, so like even driving, I worked for another scaffolding company. Even driving their trucks with the logo, the company name on the side. A big shout out to those two companies though, Discount Tire and Amscaf, because Bruce T. Holly was the owner of Discount Tire. There's an amazing story behind him because he built that company from the ground up. Also, Mick Ruiz, he's the owner of Amscaf. He built that company from the ground up.
Yeah.
So being in Mick Ruiz, I kind of been in his presence, seeing him on job sites, you know, talk to him and seeing how he maneuvers. Low key, you wouldn't even think he owned. Bro, he has horses in the, what's that, the Derby? The Kentucky Derby?
Yeah.
Like that. You wouldn't even see. Bro, we pulled up to the job site in Montana. He pulled up in an old bucket, like a 95, just him and one of his old heads. Just, like, I'm like, that's how I want to be. You know?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
originally, where are you from?
I'm from Illinois, Peoria.
Peoria. Oh snap!
Yeah, Peoria, Illinois.
Bruh, that's where my family is from.
For real?
On everything.
Get out of here.
Off my mama's side. Everybody from that. Off my mama's side.
Last names?
Cornish.
Cornish.
Yep.
Or what else?
Harper.
We might wrap up after this.
Yo, stop.
Best around this man, my cousin or something.
Yo, stop.
I went to school with a couple of Cornishes and
yeah.
Harper. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And I've been to school all around the P, man. So
Yeah.
I was a bad little kid. So,
Heck yeah.
you know.
Okay, so I got a question based off of that. I want to know what positives from Illinois helped you be who you are. And I know that's a different kind of question coming in.
No. I'm trying to figure out how to word this, but it's, dang, I don't want to say the quality of life. I just want to say like more to appreciate life. You know, it's different when you're in a certain, it's an environment. You know, when you're in an environment, you don't go out of that environment, that radius or anything. Like, I moved up here, I seen the mountains, I seen the ocean for the first time. Snow on the mountains, all them trees. Well, that's the most beautiful I've seen. I seen that in movies.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen cornfields and flat and, you know, and just non-stuff that I ain't have to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just took out of there from like, I'm gonna leave this place and live a whole different life. You know, a whole, like, I'm gonna do what's meant for me.
Yes.
So, quick question for you, man.
Yeah.
How does your business differ from all the other businesses similar to yours in this area?
The quality of our work and the guys I look for, you know, in their work ethic. I'm just not gonna take old smoking Joe that says, "Hey, I've been doing this forever," and comes out and got seal coat all over somebody's house. I want some of these young kids, you know, and I'm involved in the community, you know, as far as like coaching and stuff like that, and just I want to be in the community, you know. So the quality of work, me teaching those guys, like, hey, I'm out there with them, you know, I'm a business owner out there with them, you know, so I'm showing them how to actually lay the seal coat, what to do, A, B, and C, all the way through. Don't skip this step. Don't do this. This is the quality. You know, you're not going to come out and swing that broom and have lines in here and walk away and be looking at that. You better look while you're going, because you ain't about to walk back over this. You know. And I'm paying you good. Okay? You want to go flip burgers or something? You want to be stuck in a restaurant? Or you're like being on your own, being trustworthy, and being treated like an adult.
So that kind of pans over to my next question. What is your leadership style, I guess?
My leadership style is I'm pretty stern.
Yeah?
Yeah. I am pretty stern. I'll be patient with you, you know what I mean? But there's a certain amount of patience and babiness. We don't got all day, and we're not going to the moon. We're not building rockets.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
This ain't rocket science.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're pushing brooms. It's you just either you're pushing too hard and being sloppy and careless, or you just don't care. And when you're being those two, I don't need you. I don't want you.
I hear it. I hear it.
You know what's crazy is that I know he said his leadership style is stern, but it's stern in a different way. Because like I said, I worked with him and he taught me. And for me, there was never a point where I felt like you were no nonsense.
I never childished you.
Exactly.
I never belittled you at all.
Exactly.
And that's I don't care how old you are or young you are. If you're out here with me, you're a working person. Okay? You're a working person. And I'm going to treat you like that.
Yes, that's 100%. That's the best way to break it down. Never did no childish stuff. Never belittling. Never talking down, but talking positively and giving that great information so that a person can understand the job and do the job at the best of their ability. But yes, that's exactly 100%. So then, I guess my next question is, how is your how has your support been from your family and friends? Like from the starting of the business to like where in the middle to where you're at now. I guess kind of now you're kind of still in the middle because off of what you're saying, you ain't even close to being where you want to be at. So how's that support been from everybody?
It's for one, my wife, dude. Like her, hats off to her. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it without her because for one, she makes me. She don't know it. She makes me strive for the best. You know what I mean? As a man, you know, because I'm be damned if I sit back and be a bum.
Yep.
You know, and just and for two, my kids. You know, like. I want my boys to see how to be real men and not learn off of the phone and social media and all this glitz and glamour and the BS that they're seeing.
Yes.
Like, if you want it, go get it. You know, my daughters, too. Like, you know, like my oldest daughter, she's 20. And this year, she's in college. She's going to business management. But I'm like, how about you hold the phone? You be the secretary.
Yeah.
You know, we'll start there and we'll grow up. And if you decide that you like this and the field that you're going in, this is why I started this business, okay? But if you want to leave, we can say, hey, you created this. So when you go look somewhere else and they say, see, you came from Just in Time, they're like, oh, damn, that's a big, you came from there?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we want you.
Yep.
You know, and that's the same with my guys that I have with me for the season, these high school guys and stuff. They're all at one spot. They're at the dealership. And I guarantee you, whoever hired them was like, yo, these kids from Just in Time are putting in work. You know what I mean? They're showing up and they're ready and willing to learn.
Yes.
You know, and that's positive. I love when they call me. Hey, can I put? Yes, I got nothing but positive. If I have nothing but positive things to speak about, you would not have that shirt on.
Definitely.
I feel like you're a coach, you know, on and off the field. You say that you're stern, and I get that. But I don't think it's necessarily the fact that you're stern. You coach. You coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
You do, and it's you give life lessons that people can take with them wherever they go.
Yes.
It's gosh, man. I'm sorry, man. This
is a flower giving praise episode right here, y'all. Like, that's for real, crazy. Like, and you just got to take it. You got to take the love that you getting right now.
It's so hard, and y'all got me on camera.
I know, right? For real.
How about that? I be blushing and shit.
Just in time, you know,
right?
That's incredible.
Hey, let me give y'all flowers. I appreciate y'all for even considering me, reaching out to me, like even think, hey, let's have him on this. I appreciate that, man.
You know, we had like a top 5 when we first started talking about doing our podcast, and from the beginning, you were one of the people that I was like, hey, we gotta have this person. I was like, we gotta have Justin Time. Like, it was like my dog Shanks. Oh, this is the first time I called you Shanks this whole episode. I told him I was gonna. I told him I was like, I'm probably gonna bounce back and forth between the two.
They're gonna be like, wait, who's that guy? Yeah, and by the way, that's not a nickname because that's my last name. Being in the yard, everybody was all like, they find out that's my last name. They're like, oh, dude, I thought that was a nickname. It's like, well, I used to have gold teeth too, so they're like, I'm like, why? Because I got gold teeth and you know, I'm a person of color.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
That's real racist of you.
Shanks. That's
oh my goodness. But yes, you were in like our immediate talks of people. And I was just telling him from the beginning, like, yo, we got to get Shanks on here, man. Like, this dude is great. And I want people to hear his story because I know it's dope. And I wanted everybody to hear how dope your story was, or your story is also.
Dude, y'all had me anxious since you told me, man. I was, man, and then today it's just like, I don't know if the coffee helped. Like I told the guy, I don't even drink coffee. I took a shot of coffee before I came. I was like, hun, my heart's beating fast. She goes, that's because you ain't used to it. I ain't gonna pass out on the show, am I?
No.
I hope not. No.
I mean, look, my wife is almost a doctor. She's up the street, so I'll call her.
Exactly.
But we'll finish the episode after I get good, though.
Right.
Right. We can always cut it out. Too. I'm just joking.
Like it never happened.
What is that? What's that movie? Oh
Come
my
back
gosh.
looking like Martin Lawrence.
Right?
Oh, after he got beat up by Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
Oh my gosh. With a bunch of beasties? Look at a bunch of. Oh my gosh, man. That's wild. That's wild. I can't believe you just put that episode in my head just now. Oh my god. That was a mess. Oh, my
goodness.
God. That's
Yo,
hilarious. I'm sorry.
I don't know if we ever gonna laugh this much on the episode because my face is hurting from laughing right now.
Right here, I feel like it's just stuck up.
Yes.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe you said that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, we gotta bring it back down.
Okay, bring it right down. Okay.
What kind of positive impact has your business had on your family and yourself?
Just to be able, like the kids, to see me take them to school, drop them off, because for one, that's like one of my biggest goals, is to take them to school and pick them up, be there for sports events.
Yes.
You know, right now it's crazy because I do just in time in the day and I do the shipyard on swing shift. You know, so yeah, but I just persevere through it because it's like I gotta show them, you know. And then I look at that's posted up in my house, and I'm like, I ain't about to stop that. You know, why did I start this?
Yeah.
You know, and then that just shows my boys. Like I tell my kids, you can do anything you want to do. Just don't start something and quit. Don't start nothing and quit. And don't have that "I can't" in your vocabulary.
Exactly.
Oh, boy, I get mad. Boy, you see that? I can't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What you mean you can't?
Yes.
You even try.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
and you get that with people trying to start businesses too. Like, oh, I just can't. The hardest part for me starting the business was going to go get the LLC. After that, everything's kind of easy because it depends on get up off your butt, go find a customer, get some publishing, get signs, put signs out, door hangers, find free driveway in a nice neighborhood.
Yes.
Offer a free service. If they have no solicitation, guess what? I'm gonna come knock on your door. Hey, we're doing free crack repairs.
Oh, good.
I ain't selling nothing now, cause now you gonna want now you gonna want to know what I'm buying,
Exactly.
or what I'm selling.
Exactly.
If you're doing that, well, I got Silco. You ever seen that? It change your whole mind. Especially they got these nice houses and stuff.
Yes.
That curb appeal. Oh man, make a whole neighborhood look amazing. You know, and that's what kind of promos I want to start giving out to this year. Is just if you're doing the whole neighborhood, I just wanted to give people deals and warranties, and make the neighborhood look nice, the
So
community look good.
That's gonna flow into my next one. My next question is hurdles, man. What kind of hurdles have you faced in your business? Like, because I know you're saying, you know, the hardest part for you is doing the LLC, but what else have you faced, like, during your startup or even in the middle of your startup?
Yeah. Time frame.
The hurdles, and then not like how you guys use the hurdles instead of yeah. The hurdles were I try to take care of the hurdles when I'm there, so I don't have that. Or the hurdles is a learning lesson.
Yes.
You know what I mean. So don't. It's at the end of the day, it's asphalt, it's seal coating, it's line striping. It's all fixable. Ain't nothing. You know. There's the worst. My biggest fear is a customer just me doing a service and they're dissatisfied. And they don't even call me, send me emails. They just go to another asphalt company and have them come in and fix it. It's like, you got a 2-year warranty. You free touch-ups. You call me. You know, like once you're a customer, it's customer relationship. You're family now. You're just in time.
Yeah.
You know, like, and yeah, it's hard.
How have these hurdles and challenges, how have they prepared you for the future?
It lets me know though from the response. If I've had a couple of things happen, you know, like I said, spraying versus putting it on. I had one of my spray. This is how I learned. One of my sprayer, it clogged up, and I had to do the driveway by hand. But the half I did, it was already sprayed, and the other half I did was the long stretch road that gets the most use and abuse. And he had water main break, so I had to go fix that and put new asphalt in. And then I looked at the driveway and I'm like, "This is flaking over here?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You didn't call me?" He was like, "No, I wasn't worried about it." I said, "You know you got a 2-year warranty, right?" He's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be back. I'll still coat the whole thing for you for free." And he's like, "No way." And I was like, "Call me when you get some free time next summer, or if you go on vacation and you're not gonna, because it takes 24 hours to dry, So they're just amazed, Even showing up at customers' house, they're amazed. But dang, I had something that I wanted to say about the hurdle part, but my bad.
Yeah, let's let us know when you're
I
ready.
don't remember just because of the hurdle.
Yeah.
And this is a spot where he can splice that out. And then,
Yeah.
how do you find balance between just in time, the shipyard, being a husband, being a father, going to sporting events? Because I see you at all these things. Like, I coached your son for football and basketball, and I see you showing up for your kids, but you seem like everything is busy. So how do you have that time? How do you find balance for all of it?
That's what I'm doing it for. At the end of the day, is just to be there for them. There's nothing more I care for in the world than my household. That was my upbringing, my wife, those kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care about what's going on the news, social media, this and that. I'm on YouTube, trying to learn different things, see what new hustles are. But I want to be there for my kids. Like, I don't want them to be like, and that's why, like, my wife she's the biggest part in that, because how you think they get to practice and all that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I got 3 boys plus my nephew playing basketball right now.
Yep.
Ask her how she does it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So for me to be, I got to be running on all cylinders first. That way she don't look like, why can't he be here at practice?
Yeah.
She understands it. She don't, man, like, I love that woman. You know what I mean? Like, she is, and don't get me wrong, she'll put me in check. Especially, like, she don't get involved in the business and nothing like that, but she lets me know, and she's my biggest critic, dude. Like, I'll show her pictures, she'd be like, "Why's that line cricket?" I'm like, "Man, that's the pixels in the camera." No, but then she really got me tweaking. I go back and I'm like, "Man, I check my measurements and everything, and then but it's not like a job that we went out, we just restriped over the job, so that's why there's different costs in it. So if we go out and restripe over something, it's a lot cheaper than coming out, blacking out all the lines. And so usually we try to make sure that every line is straight where it starts going forward. But as far as, like, we're not going to have like 20 lines out there, so we're going to spray over just what's right there, but as long as it's in regulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
So big shout out to his wife.
Bro,
big shout out to you.
Honey Boo Boo, what up,
Shout out to
baby?
you.
Hopefully, she watching. But yeah, dang, dude, like, man, you just gotta talk about moms for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
Yes.
like,
Yes.
dude, you just want to give them the world. You know what I
100%.
mean? Because she does. That's what I tell her. I say, you don't know how much value you are. You don't know how many jobs you do. You know what I mean? 'Cause you could be a cleaning lady. You could be a daycare taker. The things you do around the house, the kids' parties, all this stuff. Like, just hats off to her. So hats off to my honey boo boo.
I feel like
I
that's.
appreciate you. Dang, especially the strength of a woman in birth, man, is crazy. And
Yes.
she's had all C-sections. So for her to go through all that with us, it's
Something
crazy. We got a lot of kids.
Something I noticed about the 3 of us, even from my episode, Randy's episode, and now with you, the one thing the 3 of us have all talked about heavy was our wives and our families.
And you, I want to pick a bone with you too.
Oh, snap.
Talking about, I had to stay home with my kid. I got laid off. I had to be a stay-home dad. Listen here. Dog, don't ever feel that. And I know you don't. I know you as a person. I know damn well you don't feel that way. But I'm not saying it came off. But, like, I love just giving people shit about that. Like, oh, I gotta be home babysitting the kid. You a dad, you know. But ain't no, like I told my wife, if it comes down to a time, there's never a time we talk about roles in this house. Okay, it's about who's gonna take care of this family. Okay, if you happen to be working and you keeping a roof over this head, and I gotta raise these kids, that is amazing because you as a man and as a black man are at home with your children, raising them, making them great, and they get to see. Dad, bro, they was probably in there helping mix up the cocoa.
They do. They're right there every time.
Like my boys, they have a business, a snow cone business. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't mess around, and they pay me. They own everything right now. I ordered the stuff off Amazon, and bro, they have to give me money out of everything they get. But they got a cart now. They got the umbrella. Like they're set. You know?
What?
Yeah. So
that's great.
It's just like, you guys want to go get money, go get it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to sit here and hold your hand.
Yeah.
You know, like, they come out, they paint.
Yeah.
Dad, you know, they have their own, I show them. And so when your son asks you about, okay, my boy was selling hats, you know, at school too. He's a little hustler now, you know, so he's ordered these hats off Temu. For like $5. It's like 5 or 10 of them. And then he comes home and I'm like, he's telling me about the money he's made. And I'm like, well, what's up with how much did you, he's like, oh, I had a friend sell one, so I gave him $5 because he sold 2 to somebody that he knew. I'm like, okay, so that's 5. And I said, how much you pay for them, you know? And I go, so look, this is your profit, you know, and this is your, you know, teaching him about the margins, the profit, loss, gain, all that, you know. And he goes, that was profit margin, and, you know. And so he comes up to me one day and he's like, Dad, check this out. So I got 50% profit margin, you know. Like, I'm like, that's what's up. And then they watch me like on the Coinbase, stuff like that. My one son's a nerd. He's all into computers. So I'm just like, hey, check this out. I'm like, if you learn these grids, you can get a lot of money.
Yeah.
So he's like, I had him download, like, I think it's called M plus 500, and they give you fake money to, you know. So I'm like, hey, play with that and see what you can do if you make some, you know. So, dude, and I got him in what is that? Where they
like coding?
Yeah, coding.
Okay.
Yep, coding, because he created a little app. But it just changed colors and stuff like that. But I'm like, man, you need to get more into this, you know? Like, stop playing them games. You can make the games, you know? That's more thing I try to teach. You can make that game. You good enough. You like that game, right? Go make it, and you can own that. Like you know? I'm always trying to install them to them. You can be owners.
Yes.
Don't be consumers.
Yes.
That's crazy, man. I'm sorry. Your kids own a business?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, I gotta say. So with my you know, photography, DJ business, my kids help me out in my business, but I always try to push that same exact thing. You know, you guys can be doing this as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, and put your name on something. The fact that your kids, if you don't mind me asking, how old are your kids?
So I got 21, 20, 13, 11, 6, and 5.
That's incredible. That's incredible, man. That's incredible, dude.
Yes.
Wow. Again, dude, here it is, Coach.
Yep.
Here it
That's
is,
how we
Coach.
gonna title this. We're gonna title this Coach Shanks.
Coach Shanks. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh
Man.
my gosh, dude.
Man. All right. Okay.
Now, one of my final questions, I can't ask this question the right way. It always comes best coming from Rand. Let's go.
All right, Coach Shanks. Here we are at the last question here, man. What is that one thing that you want everybody listening and watching this to take away from what you have to say, your message?
I mean, seeing that people are watching this that want to be inspired or anything like that is just go out and do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait another year. Don't wait 6 months. Don't wait 3 months. Like I told one of my closest buddies to me, like, you got a name yet? And he's like, no. But this is what's holding him back. Like, bro, like I said, it's this little shit right here. Excuse my language, but it's that little stuff where I want to ask you next year, you got your name yet?
Yep.
You got your LLC started?
Yeah.
No, so I told him, I said, I'm on your ASS.
Yes.
Okay, I want to know what that name is next week, and we're in the process of this stuff starting up.
Yes.
You know, I got a habit of just like offering too much help. But you see it in people though, like if I don't know, I guess I'm looking for that one person that like really stuck with it, and then I can just see them like, damn, they did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
He listened.
Yeah.
They got it down, you know. Shoot, I might have to just wait till my boys get old enough, you know. So, yeah. And right now, my 21-year-old, he's on that verge of just he wants to work with his friends, and that's what he's doing, you know. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not forcing nobody to do anything. The business is always going to be here.
Yes.
You know, he knows what it is, but he also knows what it is working out there. So, and he's doing good, and I'm proud of him because he's just not sitting back on his butt, not doing anything. You know, so he's doing something, and I'm the type, I'm not going to kick the boys out, the girls out. Definitely not going to kick the girls out, but the boys I might put. But no, I'm not just going to put them out. I want them to get put out, set up. I want them to at least have their cars paid off, damn near paid off.
Yeah.
A good amount of money in their savings account, and they're going to move out and buy a house.
Yes.
You know, if you're going to rent, no, you can just stay here at home and take a bill, pay rent, because you're gonna be paying rent if you work in a job. You know, unless you're going to school, you're gonna be paying rent.
Yes.
A bill. So I mean, that's all responsibility. But that would probably just go to their. I mean, I'm not gonna say it on camera, but that would say it on camera. We'll get it back. They ain't getting it back.
Right.
Okay. Another thing is you brought some like you from where you started at to where you got to with your like your flyers and stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah, let's see those real quick.
Back up real quick. So it's all about like the branding and stuff. Is when I started the business, like I said, I kind of just went out on a limb. These was the first signs. This was just in time right here. Yeah. I put these signs out. I don't even know how people could see them. What? Like,
I feel it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a lady call me, like, she was an older lady too. She was like, yeah, I seen your sign. I'm like, you seen that sign?
You seen it? Okay.
But
She
it
had to
went-
pull over.
That was year one, you know, and I still got, I got things. So I got this on my wall. Of course, I got that now on my wall, but I got this on my wall. My business cards from when I first started, where the is the same thing, you know. You don't know no better.
Yes.
So let's see here. The business cards went.
He ready.
Same thing.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Same thing as a sign. Same thing as a sign.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's my personal number on the back. Or no, that was the actual. So I redid these ones. That's how I went and got a personal phone ASAP because I mean a business phone ASAP.
Yes.
Because I didn't want them called. So I only redid these cards twice.
Wow.
So I did at first, and I only think I ordered like 50 on the first one. But these ones I redid those only twice, and then after that, obviously I went out. I got bigger, you know. I got me a logo. Like,
Yeah.
my man's like,
Yes.
you know what I mean. So then I'm gonna leave some stacks with you.
I got you, bro.
And you too.
Most definitely.
But I went and got that logo though, because I didn't want to ride around with. I'm getting trucks now, you know what I mean. So I'm starting a business. So how am I going to be seen? And the biggest thing with me is being in this business and being the color I am. It's not too known for many business owners and people of color that go and do this. You know what I mean? They're working for somebody. They're not the owner. You know what I mean? So I want to show people like, because when I watched all them YouTube videos, guess what I seen? I ain't seen no brothers like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'll
Yep.
keep it 100.
Yeah.
You know, and like my thing is, I love breaking barriers.
Yes.
You know, like scaffolding wise.
Yes.
You see a lot of brothers they just scared of heights sometimes, like
Yep.
or they ain't in control. Like, fuck it.
I'm scared of heights. I don't like heights. It's not my thing.
You know what I mean? So, like, I seen that, and I'm like, dang, man, this is a niche on that. It's, you know what I mean? Like, and I see the bigger producer and what's producing off of. They're all boomers. That generation of hard working is gone. Whoever they want to leave in charge, they don't want to do that type of work.
Yep.
They're too lazy. They probably want an office job. They're already working an office job, or either they're too golden spoon to go out and take charge of that business. That's why I have my kids out there with me every day. So one day, even if it don't click and shit hits the fan, and they just like, this is what Dad did this for. You know what I mean? It's gonna be automatic. It ain't no learning part. They know. You know, so that marketing, that was my big deal, like getting noticed. And then, like I tell my guys, we can't be out there. You know, you see some of these guys, they got their shirt off, all that. No, we're people of color.
Yes.
Yep.
We can't make those same things.
Look like that.
Yep.
Then we look like we're trashy, thuggy. You know, all that. Like, bro, it's hard.
Yep.
Low key, you know, because it's like you have to hold this image, you know, and this image is important to you. This is my name at low key. It's my first name. This is my baby.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
And the shit can all go away like that. But
Yes.
am I gonna let it? No.
No.
But I tell my guys, we can't sit. You can't push a broom with a cigarette in your mouth, because then you're gonna look sloppy.
Exactly.
You're gonna look like Sloppy Joe.
Exactly.
Then they're gonna, them just in time guys, they're smoking, pushing brooms right in front of the house, and I don't even like smoking. You know?
Exactly.
No, I'm not trying to find any of that out. Let's go get it done. If you need to smoke, you know how long it takes us to get there, or you know, take your nicotine break. We're knocking stuff out.
Yes.
We don't play around.
Yes.
You know,
Professional.
we're not painting on people's houses. So, you know, that's another thing that you just have to keep that. And my boys, the kids too, I teach them the same thing. You guys can't be out here looking sloppy.
Yep.
On the basketball court, tuck your shirt. Football court, tuck your jersey. People are looking at you. If you want to be that guy and have that image, ain't no making fun of your teammates and
Exactly.
stuff like that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Hold everybody up, and you be a leader. You talk on that field.
Exactly.
You talk on
Yes.
that court.
Yep.
Okay, you be the man.
Yes.
You say you that man, be that man.
Be
Show
that
me.
man.
Be a leader.
I
Yeah.
just want to say he has a bow tie on
Yeah, I do got a book.
in
Dang.
this picture. All right.
Look, I'm about to change the subject. So I got these melon stuff. I got door hangers. You know what I mean? I put this up at random places.
You know when I thought, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I was driving down the road, and I would go, and I seen your sign up, and in my brain I went, this mother scooter made it. Like, that's what through my head. I see your sign up somewhere, and I was like, this dude done made it. And then I was driving down another road, and I see it just in a random spot, and I'm like, this man got it over here too.
Dude, I'm posting up everywhere, bro. And it's not. You can see me now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is like, I'm letting it known. Like, and my wife, it's funny because I just had this sign made this year.
Okay.
And you know what she said? I told you years ago to get something to gravitate towards homeowners. They don't know what that seal coating you just have. I'm like, hun, they know what it is. You know, like I know, I got it figured out. They know what it is. No, she's seen this and yeah, and it booms because it does. Homeowners.
Yes.
It attracts homeowners. You know what I mean? Not
Yes.
everybody. I usually, this is what the sign used to look like this. Now I put up this for residential stuff. But commercial stuff, I'll hang that on the property, on
Yes.
commercial property. But it don't really, it says just in time more than anything. It doesn't tell what I do, But yeah.
Nor does it have a bow tie on it. This man.
My dog out here. Hold on, let me look at
I
this
came
man.
through like P.D. Herman.
No, this man. Listen, my guy over here look like he part of the nation. He,
For real.
They heavy in Illinois.
Serious. I'm like,
Pie, my brother.
I was like, my brother got a bow tie? Are those suspenders?
Oh, yeah.
Those are
Pop your shit. Pop your shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, you wasn't. Hey, look, he wasn't playing. Though. I put my face to the name.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, customers probably be looking at that like, you sure you're gonna get dirty and do my driveway?
No, professional.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be
Professional.
My guy got the suspenders and the bow tie.
I like it though,
Listen,
man.
listen. If that right there says Illinois to the max.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
But everybody, this has been such a great interview, man.
Yes,
Thank
it
you
has.
so much for coming through. Thank you so much for the laughter. Thanks for being a dope coach. Thanks for being a dope person. Thanks for just sharing your story with us. We love it, bro.
Thanks.
Definitely.
And I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
You guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Watching. If you haven't by now, you better like, share, comment, and subscribe, baby.
Yes.
Because it's going down. It's
right.
just the beginning for y'all, too.
Yes.
I'm
I
excited.
appreciate it,
I'm
man.
excited for y'all. Straight up. I'm
Thank
excited
you.
for y'all to see how this goes, how this blow up. Dang, 2 years from now, wait till we have that interview. Mark my words.
Yes.
Or 2 years from now.
2 years from now.
2
You
years
heard
from
it,
now.
folks.
2 years
Mark
from
my
now.
words.
You heard it, folks.
All
I just
right.
got the chills.
You know what?
No, for real talk. 2 years from now, you watch.
This is gonna be dope.
You know why? Because we're just talking business, baby.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to Startup Stories with Darren and Randy. All love. We just talking business. Peace.
Peace.
Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe.
And if you want to be featured on our show, go ahead and send us a message on our Facebook page, or you can check the description for our email.
Morning I wake up.
Yo.
Every morning I wake up. All I know is get it. The OGs always told me what I start, I gotta finish. So I push it to the limit. So I can be the greatest. So I can look my